Hi, it's Mike the Really Good Guy. Watch this video and we're going to go over some of the things you have to look out for when you are working with a GI doctor. So, you really need to be careful when you start working with a GI doctor because they don't understand what is going on. And I think you know this. I remember the first time I went to go visit the GI doctor. I was going to the bathroom, having tons of diarrhea. I had an anal fistula that was oozing pus and blood. It looked like I had two rectum holes. I mean, it was just disgusting. Like every day at the end of the day, I would take off my underwear and it just looked like I sat on a cockroach. It was absolutely disgusting. And so, you go to these health professionals. I remember, I couldn't go directly to a GI doctor. I had to go, because we have this super corrupt medical system in America. I had to go to my general practitioner and I had to fight with him to send me to a GI doctor. I was like, look, I'm crapping my pants like 10 times a day. I crap my pants while I'm here talking to you. Like, don't you smell my nasty, disgusting farts? Like, I need to go to a GI doctor. Like, come on, guy. So I finally get a referral to go to a GI doctor, and I'm like, all right, great. I'm going to get some answers. And, after months of tests, I had to do I had to do a colonoscopy and all MRIs, like you name it. It took months. And they finally give me a diagnosis of Crohn's disease. And I apparently was a lucky one because I see a lot of students where their diagnosis process takes years. So, okay, great, I have Crohn's. All right, these are very logical questions to ask. What is causing this, and what do I need to do to fix it? And so I go to the doctor, and I go to this GI doctor, and I ask him, hey, what do I need to do to fix my gut? What's the root cause? And I was baffled by their lack of understanding of just the condition in general. What's the root cause? We don't know. The body's attacking itself. I'm like, that sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I doubt that. So can you give me a better answer? Because that sounds like a preschooler wrote that with a crayon. Come on, give me something. Well, all I can do is prescribe you drugs. Oh, and it might give you leukemia. You ready to sign up? You ready to sign up, buddy? Come on, let's go. Let's get you started in today. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? And I was like just graduating college at the time. I remember me and my dad's in the military, so we had like military health care. And we go see this guy. This is in a military installation. This was like, we lived in DC, so we went to like Fort Meade, where like the best military GI doctors are. And, we were in the room and they were kind of explaining us like what we need to do. And the only thing that they could tell us was to go on Remicade. And we were in the room with them. And there was like a sign on the room called like the Remicade room. There was Remicade brochure pamphlets everywhere. The guy had a Remicade pen. He had a Remicade clipboard. He had a Remicade white vest on. I'm sure he had some Remicade underwear on or something queer. I mean, these guys were drug dealers with PhDs and butchers, if you ask me. Even being a Christian, I cannot forgive these people. Indigestible anger here is getting, one of my indigestible morsels is getting like bad advice from authoritative figures. Like they have a responsibility to do good to the people, yet they're bending them over, screwing them from behind. So, I don't know how someone has 10 years of experience in health and, some of these GI doctors have 10, 20 years of experience, and they're not even curious on what the root cause is. They just run the motions. They prescribe drugs and they do surgeries. I don't know how you don't have empathy for these. I am a very unempathetic person. Trust me, guys. I grew up in a military family. I am a computer programmer. Like, I am not the most social butterfly. I am super introverted. But trust me, I am more empathetic than these monsters. Like, it makes no sense how after, like, literally some of these people they're working on, like, the horrible things they go through. Like, they have to get they're gutted like William Wallace from Braveheart, and then they got to wear a bag of poop for the rest of their life. And then they're going to make it sound like that's going to fix your problems, and it's just the beginning, because it's not addressing the root cause of the problem. I thought it was just, okay, just this guy's an idiot. And I would go to another GI doctor, same thing. Another GI doctor, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, the same thing. You recommend diet, they laugh at you. I laugh at people who recommend diet, but I understand it. I believe that diets would fix it for a long time. But it's actually a particular type of stress. These people are smart. I don't know how people get through 10 years of med school. Sounds very difficult. But there is no excuse for how they conduct themselves, because their job is to help people, and they're not doing that. They need to. We already know the root cause thanks to German New Medicine. It is caused by a very particular type of stress, and a lot of these people like wouldn't need surgery if they identified the root cause first, and they got rid of it, and they addressed it, and they fixed it, and they'd be better. Like, I've literally seen people who have had diarrhea for years, couldn't eat anything, lost 30, 40 pounds, literally used German New Medicine, identify the stress, start viewing all food as safe, and they literally put on 20 pounds in a month. And these were people who were told by their butchers and their drug dealers with PhDs that, hey, we're going to have to gut you like a pig. So sometimes these butchers are needed to do surgeries in these very unfortunate circumstances, but if you catch it even really late, a lot of the times everything just goes fine. So public service announcement: be very careful when dealing with your GI doctor. I mean, firing my GI doctor was the best thing I ever did, because literally doing anything else will be better, because they tear, we trust these people. It's terrifying to get a diagnosis from someone that is like an authoritative figure, like in the space. Like, hey, if we don't cut this, like, think of it, like, you're in bed, like, this is such a manipulative thing to do. Like, you're in bed, you've been crapping your brains out, you just lost 30 pounds, and you're in bed, you wake up from whatever, and they tell you, hey, if we don't cut out your colon, you're going to die. And it's a flat out lie. And they're too lazy to actually do a little bit of research and figure out what the root cause is. There's just no excuse for that. So, guys, I really want you to be careful. I want you to get better, and you can get better. It is actually very easy. It is, you are experiencing something as an indigestible morsel, something that's hard to digest. Can you remember a stressful time in your life when these digestive issues started? Can you remember? I had lots of them, but for a lot of you, you will remember that stressful time in your life when these digestive issues started. This was something hard to digest, and the way that your body helped you get through this situation is by developing extra gut cells. If you get a colonoscopy, they're going to be polyps on your, when they stick the camera up your butt, they're going to be polyps And they're going to go, oh, they're going to tell you, again, more lies. They're going to tell you, oh, it's cancerous. If you don't cut this out now, it's going to kill you now, even though it's been there forever and, you're fine. And yeah, so those extra cells, the purpose of those extra cells is to help you digest and absorb this indigestible morsel. And when you resolve the conflict, that's when we get rid of these extra gut cells, and that's when we get the blood, the mucus, and the diarrhea. So guys, if you want to understand more about this process, I have tons of free videos you can watch for absolutely free. So go watch these videos, whether you have IBS, Crohn's, colitis, heartburn, go watch these videos. They're on my channel. Go watch them. And I will actually explain to you what the root cause is. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's very straightforward. You can get better. And for those of you who are very serious about healing their gut, I have a program available. And it is a bunch of videos where I explain everything you need to know. I have a workbook that has cheat sheets and worksheets, everything you need to know to get better in a written format. We have a Facebook, it comes with a Facebook support group where we have, we answer all your questions every single day. And twice a week we do live Q&As where you get to talk to us face to face, and we answer all your questions that you need to know. And we have a live Q&A repository where 100 hours or plus of recordings of live Q&As where we show people step by step how to get better. So we normally charge $1,000 for this, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I mean, think about all the money we've given to these crooks, our drug dealers and butchers, and this is a lot less. This is a lot less than other gut health programs out there, and guess what? We're the only gut health program that actually addresses the root cause of the problem. We're the only gut health program where while you're doing it, like days into it, you can eat whatever you want, where these other programs will have you on boring, bland diets for the rest of your life. So unfortunately, right now that program is full and you can't get in, but we do occasionally have spots open. And if you go down in the description below, there'll be a link. If it's available, there'll be a link to get in. So guys, watch, again, my free videos are far better than anything else you'll pay for, because we're the only place that actually addresses the root cause of the problem. Only channel that addresses the root cause of the problem. No one else is doing it to my knowledge. So, and I've tried everything. If you're thinking about trying a therapy or a remedy or a diet, guys, I've already tried it. I've already seen people try it, and I want to show you what really works. It's a stress-related issue. Go watch my other videos. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.